These are the stats that shut up every single Caitlin Clark hater who said she didn't belong on Team USA. 14 points, 6 assists, 2 steals, and a statement that echoed from San Juan, Puerto Rico, all the way back to the doubters sitting at home on their couches. Sunday afternoon's demolition of New Zealand wasn't just another win for Team USA. It was Caitlin Clark's first senior national team start, and she made damn sure everyone remembered why she's been breaking records since she could dribble a basketball. The final score read 100-146, but the real numbers that mattered were the ones next to Clark's name on that stat sheet. 8 months ago, Caitlin Clark touched a basketball in competitive play for the last time on July 15th when she strained her groin against the Connecticut Sun. 4 separate muscle injuries plagued her 2025 season, limiting one of basketball's brightest stars to just 13 games. The same player who never missed a game in college or during her record-breaking rookie campaign suddenly became fragile, suddenly human. Here's what makes this story so beautiful. Clark walked into that arena in Puerto Rico carrying more than just basketball skills. She was carrying the weight of every social media post that questioned her selection, every talking head who said she was overhyped, every fan who claimed she only got picked because of her popularity. 8 months of silence, 8 months of recovery, 8 months of motivation building up like pressure in a volcano. When Clark stepped onto that court for her first start, wearing number 17 instead of her iconic 22, she wasn't just representing Team USA, she was representing everyone who's ever been told they don't belong somewhere. The kid from Iowa who rewrote the WNBA record books as a rookie was about to rewrite the narrative around her international career. The game itself became a masterclass in team basketball. Clark played 23 minutes, her most in 4 tournament games, and filled up every statistical category that matters. She shot 6 of 11 from the field, including 2 3-pointers that reminded everyone why she holds the WNBA single-season record for made threes by a rookie. Those 6 assists showcased the court vision that led to a WNBA single-season record 337 assists in her debut year. The defensive plays really turned heads though. Clark isn't typically known for her defense, and let's be honest about that. But watch the tape from Sunday and you'll see something special. Early in the second half, she picked off a New Zealand inbound pass like she was reading their playbook. Then she stole the ball at midcourt and converted it into a quick transition layup. 2 steals in 23 minutes might not sound like much, but they represented something bigger. They showed a player who's evolved, who's added new dimensions to her game. Here's the context that makes this performance even more impressive. Clark is currently leading Team USA in scoring at 12.8 points per game across 4 tournament games. Read that again. The player who supposedly didn't belong, who was too inexperienced, who was just a publicity stunt, is leading the most talented basketball roster in the world in scoring. Against Senegal, she dropped 17 points and 12 assists in just 19 minutes. Against Italy, she shot 80% from the field while contributing 12 points and 5 assists. The progression tells a story. Each game, Clark has played more minutes. Each game, she's looked more comfortable in the system. Each game, she's proven that talent doesn't need permission and greatness doesn't wait for approval. Sunday against New Zealand was the culmination of that progression, the moment when everything clicked. This really means something for Clark's legacy though. Remember, this is the same player who was left off the 2024 Olympics roster. USA Basketball cited lack of experience at the international level. They said she needed more high-level reps. They said the Olympics weren't the place to give a rookie her first taste of international competition. Clark's response to that snub became legendary. In her interview with Time magazine, she said the Olympics omission woke a monster and would definitely motivate me my entire career. She wasn't bitter. She wasn't angry. She was focused. Sunday's performance against New Zealand was that monster showing its teeth. The numbers don't lie about Clark's impact on basketball. During her rookie WNBA season, she averaged 19.2 points, a league-high 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. She set rookie records for points scored in a season with 769, three-pointers made with 122, and assists with 337. The average attendance at Fever home games during her rookie year was 17,035, an all-time WNBA record for any team. Statistics only tell part of the story though. The real story is about resilience. It's about a player who had every reason to be discouraged after missing the Olympics, after dealing with injuries, after facing constant scrutiny about whether she belonged at the highest level. Instead, she used it all as fuel. Clark's journey to this moment reads like a sports movie script. The third grader who wrote down her dream of playing for Team USA, the Iowa phenom who rewrote college basketball record books, the WNBA rookie who brought unprecedented attention to women's basketball, the Olympic snub that could have derailed her confidence, the injury-plagued second season that raised questions about her durability, and now the redemption story playing out on international courts. What makes Sunday's performance so satisfying isn't just the statistics, it's the vindication. Every time Clark knocked down a three-pointer, it was an answer to the critics. Every assist was proof of her basketball IQ. Every defensive play showed her commitment to winning over individual glory. This wasn't just a basketball game, it was a statement. The beauty of Clark's approach to Team USA basketball reveals her maturity as a player. She's not trying to be the star, she's not hunting for shots or trying to put up huge numbers. She's playing within the system, making the right plays, and letting her natural talent speak for itself. That's the mark of someone who truly understands what it means to represent their country. Looking ahead, Team USA has already qualified for the 2026 FIBA World Cup in Berlin. The tournament in September will be Clark's next opportunity to prove herself on the international stage. After Sunday's performance though, the conversation has shifted. It's no longer about whether Clark belongs. It's about how much better Team USA is with her in the lineup. The irony isn't lost on anyone paying attention. The same basketball community that questioned Clark's selection is now watching her lead Team USA in scoring. The same critics who said she was just a marketing ploy are watching her make winning plays on both ends of the court. The same doubters who claim she couldn't compete at this level are watching her thrive in her first international starting role. Caitlin Clark's performance against New Zealand was more than just another win in Team USA's dominant qualifying tournament run. It was proof that greatness finds a way. It was evidence that hard work and determination trump politics and criticism. It was a reminder that when you bet against Caitlin Clark, you usually lose. The kid from Iowa who dreamed of wearing USA across her chest is now leading that team in scoring. The player who was told she wasn't ready for the Olympics is now starting for her country. The rookie who faced constant scrutiny is now silencing critics with performances like Sunday's masterpiece. That's what happens when you wake a monster. That's what happens when you doubt Caitlin Clark.